Sales, marketing, and RevOps. It's sink or swim out there, and yesterday's strategies and tactics won't help you today. This is Revenue Today, and I'm your host, Jared Robin. Join me as we interview revenue leaders in our community to learn what steps we could take right now to help you scale yourself and your company. Revenue Today is sponsored by RevGenius, and we're on a mission to bring inspiration and creativity to all revenue professionals in the world. Want to shout out our sponsor, Demandbase. Demandbase is smarter GTM for B2B brands. They help marketing and sales teams spot the juiciest opportunities earlier and progress them faster by injecting account intelligence into every step of the buyer journey and orchestrating every action. For more information about Demandbase, visit demandbase.com.
Hopefully that was a quick little chat with, giving you some ideas of how ClickUp has really achieved product growth and, really the last 5 years. We've outpaced our competition as far as the growth in our customer base. And really, I think it's a testament to how we've focused on listening to our customers. We constantly are listening to customer feedback. We're leveraging that in our design process in the product. We're rapidly iterating with weekly releases, product managers and engineering is always listening to the customers, listening to the field, whether it's customers themselves or internally, the field organizations that interacting with their customers. Let the product speak for itself. Like I said, that freemium model works because the product speaks for itself. Users are out there trying it and using it, and they get excited about it. And that's what's bringing in, growth on new teams, expanded teams, enterprise deals, and whatnot. And really, to me, one of the key reasons why I love ClickUp is that we really value our customers and we build trust through that type of transparency and partnership. It's only by providing that culture internally in the company, as well as with our customers, of being transparent about, hey, these are the things that we're working on. These are, this is the vision of ClickUp. And listening to our customers is what gets them even more excited about the product and our future. And really, ensuring that everybody together are going to be more successful. I think that was my last slide. I have a few minutes here, it looks like, that I can open up to questions. Let's see, first question. How do you then expand them to a whole team? So with ClickUp, like I said, it is a very much bottoms up motion. So when one team gets hooked on ClickUp or starts using it and they see value really quickly, it's very easy for you to go in and add new teams, either in a self-service motion or to contact one of our sales reps to help you expand to the broader organization. We have a lot of customers that have come to us, and this one of the reasons why I've joined ClickUp over the last year is that we've had such momentum in the self-service market that we had more and more customers coming to us saying, hey, we want to use ClickUp enterprise-wide. Help me and show me how to use it in a different use case. Help me sell it to my upper management because I'm outgrowing my use case that I have now. And now I need to use it more broadly. Are there any more questions? Nope. What were your challenges as an organization? I think the biggest challenge we had is growing over the last year to meet the needs of our customers. So the product was built basically in 3 years and grew tremendously. And over the last year, like I mentioned, we built an entire sales organization, support organization, customer success organization. When I started last March, we had about 150 people. By the end of the year, we were over 800. And that growth was really to scale to support our growing customer needs. Like I said, if you look at the charts of our growth compared to our top 4 competitors, like our curve was totally outpaced as far as where we are in the life cycle of 3 years time frame and how many customers we had. So one of the biggest challenges we had was being able to scale the organization to support the needs of our customers. And that's where we've done tremendously using ClickUp actually to onboard new people, get them out there and effective, and collaborating in a virtual world, right? Which is even harder. And being able to be successful and continuing to innovate and continue that growth. And so the fact that we are outpacing and overachieving our targets in all aspects, whether it's in sales, onboarding, adoption, and support tickets and response rates, the success across the organization, I think, is really a testament to ClickUp and being the platform that we collaborate, in this virtual world that we are. Because, I hired all of my team totally virtual, and so it's been super exciting to be able to have a platform that we can all collaborate and standardize on, while helping our customers at the same time. Whoops, I just closed that question on accident. Can you give insights on your renewal rates and net retention? Our net retention is actually, I think, industry leading at 150%. We are expanding faster than we are churning, which is really exciting. And being in this space, like I said, for 22 years and having replaced many other tools, that's unheard of. And the reason why I've left previous companies is just because it got demoralizing when your product was sold at the vision. And I was the sales engineer out there. So I was selling the vision and it became shelfware, or end users hated it and they started using other tools and just used your tool because they had to, right? Management told them, you got to go update your status. And then, team members were going out there and using XYZ tools. So that's why ClickUp, I think, has really done a really good job from a bottoms up motion, and keeping our eye on and listening to the end users, but also being able to grow to meet the needs of the top level buyers. It's a bottoms up motion as far as growing the product and innovating, but also meeting the needs of your buyers at the top level as well, so that you can support multiple use cases across the organization. And they are typically expanding after 1 year, or even sooner. A lot of our accounts are just on a monthly basis adding users, because as they add teams, they're like, oh, we need more people on there. And I think one of the key things that grows for product virality is by collaborating and engaging other people. The number of times I've heard stories of I saw that I was tagged in this task. By the way, one of the key things that we've done is we have guest users that are free licenses that you get a light access to the product, right? It's a great way to engage more users and people, so that when they're in the product, they're like, wow, actually, I want to do more. And that's how you really get the expansions. Even before a year contract is up, you're continually adding more users. How do you implement a grow 1% mentality across your teams, making customer priority? I feel like everybody that, firstly, when we hire, I'm always looking for folks that are hungry to learn personally, hungry to help and grow the company, and folks that are genuinely, focused on customers first. I think, that type of hunger, integrity, and customer first mentality is really a core value that I'm looking for in people that I hire. And as we work as a team, we're looking at all the time what our customer feedback is, what is their success rate with customers. We've implemented surveying and CSAT across the organization, across the customer lifecycle, so that I make sure that during the demo and the pre-sale cycle, getting feedback post-demo, post-win or post-close. How did we do? Why did we win or why did we lose? During onboarding, listening to our customers and how's the onboarding going during onboarding or after onboarding, and then post sales, during adoption, constantly on a quarterly basis, running CSATs and NPS, so that you're listening to customers. In addition to all the other meetings that I've talked about, like Canny, message boards, customer advisory boards, and things like that. So having multiple touch points and surveying throughout the life cycle really makes everybody in the organization focused on customers and their voice, the voice of the customer. And we've got dashboards that kind of surface all that as well, so that you're always thinking about how do we improve that journey for them. Probably have time for one more question. Looks like we're done. No more questions. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you sticking around listening and asking questions. If you've got any more and you want to follow up, you can reach me out on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to talk more about ClickUp, talk about product growth, talk about my experience, or living in the Bay Area. So have a great day. Thanks a lot.
Whoa, another great episode of Revenue Today. For show notes, links, and mentions, visit revenuetoday.live. For all my friends in the RevGenius community, thank you. It's been awesome to spend this time with you. Please DM me any feedback and ideas in our Slack channel or on LinkedIn. If you're not in RevGenius, join us at revgenius.com. It's free and it only takes like 2 seconds, and you'll be joining a group of 27,000 revenue professionals strong. We've got it all. Looking forward to seeing you there. Catch you on the flip side.